Welcome back to our channel. In this new series we will be travelling to the Cederberg for some semi-luxury camping, and then on to the wild coast of Namaqua, where we will be spending 12 nights camping at two beautiful camps along the cold Atlantic Ocean. From there we travel to Roshapan to get a good clean-up and do some washing before we move on to the southern tip of the Cederberg into the Cederberg and camp under a massive rock arch amongst some incredible rock formations and search for the sand rock art. So come along and enjoy our travels with us. And so we leave Hermanus after 2 weeks of deluging rain, and everywhere there's just water. The farms are washed, the bridges are washed away, culverts are gone, so we had to make massive detours to get on our journey.
We're now leaving Portable. We left at 8:05 this morning and it's now 11:09, so it's about another half an hour before our first stop. What's the name of the farm we're stopping at?
Lylius.
We're staying at Lylius farm, where you turn off at Algeria. Really looking forward to it. This is one of my most favourite pieces of road when you go through this alcove of eucalyptus trees. I love it. Right, having a lovely drive. We've probably got about another 30 odd kilometers to go to our destination, which will be our first camp, where we'll be for 3 nights at a farm just outside Cederberg. Really looking forward to it. A bit of luxury camping there though. We'll have some videos of that later. But we're getting very close to what they call the Lylius Pass. That's ahead of us up there. Go over that, down the other side, and then we're not too far away from our destination. And we've got Delia driving today. How are you? I'm good, thank you.
Left a very wet, cold Hermanus. Glad to be out of there. We've had literally 2 weeks of deluging rain, a lot of damage, flooding, no power, water systems got washed out, so no water. So yeah, so it's going to be good to get away from that and go and relax on this epic camping trip. Right, we're on the Lylius Pass. This is on the N7, also known as the Namibian Highway. This comes out on the border between South Africa and Namibia, right up there at Noordhoever, Drift. Quite a beautiful pass this. Once we get to the top, we'll do a little pan around and show you the vista. Once you get over the top of the pass, coming down the other side towards Cederberg, and that's where the Cederberg mountains start, and many beautiful adventurous places in there. So this is where we turn off the N7. It's called the Algeria Cederberg Road. Algeria is a sandbox campsite, and at the end of this road there's the very well known Stotsal Caves, which is, if you're in the area, really worthwhile visiting. So because of all the rain that they've had in this area, the flowers, the Namaqua flowers this year were absolutely outstanding. Unfortunately, we are too late for it. These are flowers, but just in one of the fields, but they're not the Namaqua flowers that people are used to, but there are still a lot of various flowers and a lot of fajies around. So still looking very beautiful, but as I said, you won't be seeing the Namaqua daisies now. Right, we've just arrived at our campsite. So it's called Lylius. In fact, I'm not quite sure if that's the correct name for this place, but I'll check on that. And we're in campsite Rooibos, which is really nice. Looks out over the other campsites below. And this is the little, what they call the Lapa area. The bathroom in there. Hello Delia. Toilet basin and shower, semi-open air, lovely, a little kitchen area, a braai, and there all the other campsites down at the bottom. Very nice, very peaceful. Right, so our very first braai of this trip. Very nice here, beautiful setting. Sun has just gone down behind the hill. It was a little bit breezy earlier on, but it's now settling down very nicely, so it should be a very good evening. So there are 5 campsites here, and they're all very big, so there's no problem about camping on top of each other. So that's the one at the top. It's slightly bigger Lapa kitchen area than the other camps. That's the one we're in, and that's called Rooibos. Then we go across. And this is Marula. Down there's Mango, and then next to it is the community toilet, which is used where the swimming pool is as well. And then across here is Pear. And then if you carry on further through the end there, that goes to a single private camp which is along the water. We'll take a walk there now. Right, so we have been pronouncing the name of the place incorrectly. It's not Lylius, it is in fact Lylius, and that is named after the 2 owners, Lydia and Cornelius. So please excuse the pronunciations we were using. It is now Lylius.
now at the swimming pool area, which is gorgeous. We have the whole campsite to ourselves. Unbelievable. The beauty and the sounds of the water and the birds.
Very nice. They've done a really nice job.
There's a lovely pool. And then just up that road is one private campsite. And a little bit further up is a cottage. And this is a communal area where you can sit, picnic, and bra. And there's the Buku Lookout hiking loops, where Grant's going to be going just now. See if he can find the Buku. And there we are.
And this is the approach to the private campsite, which is just through the bush there. So this is the private campsite, really nice, right on the water. And little waterfall. Nice kitchen area, ablutions, shower. Only thing with this is you literally will only be able to fit in one vehicle, which could also be a bit tight. So this is the start of one of the hiking trails they've got here. In fact, this little loop, there are 3 access points, and that goes up to a lookout point. So the first part of this trail going up towards Lookout Point follows along the river. Really pleasant with all these beautiful flowers out. Although the Namaqua flower season is over, there are still pockets which we're finding in various places. Right, so we're at the very top of this, not a mountain, but a hill. Not too bad, a little bit strenuous coming uphill. Got the cardio going, but very beautiful. And then from up here, you get quite a nice panoramic view of the farm. And of course, the awesome Cederberg mountains in the background. Right, pretty much at the very top, which I thought was the top, but no, it went on a little bit. But nice panoramic view from up here of the farm, or sections of the farm. In the distance you can see that dirt road. That's the road that takes you all the way to Algeria, to Cederberg wine farm and the famous Stadsal caves. So this farm is predominantly Rooibos. It's organic Rooibos. They also package it in eco-friendly packaging, so they're doing a fabulous job. Apart from the campsites, they do have this one cottage at the moment. Apparently they will be building more, but that's really nice. It looks lovely, and there's a little short walk down to the stream. It's got its own little plunge pool there. See if I can zoom in a bit more for you. I do believe that is pretty well booked out permanent, or not permanently, but regularly. So interested in that, please make bookings.
apart from the Rooibos, they are starting up an essential oil division of the farm as well, and going to also be using predominantly the the indigenous herbs and plant species for the area, things like buchu and the wild rosemary, to name a few of them. They will also probably be doing others, and they will also all be organic. So something else to look out for in this farm. So part of this hiking trail, which they call the buchu loop, brings you out onto their cultivated lands, and this is all cultivated buchu. Now, buchu is very specific. It only grows in certain regions, certain areas, and in certain soils. So this is very special, and these are the plants that are going to go into the essential oil, their distillation process. So these are obviously the younger plantings, the new plantings, and then right next to it, these are obviously the older ones. And so the buchu trail, the loop, comes back to the river right in front of the campsites. And just over here there's a beautiful play area for the kids. Little jungle gym, climbing the trees, bit of a drawbridge and a slide. If you want to spend the day, nice bright area as well. Beautiful spot. So as the sun sets over Lylius camp, we enjoy our last meal of sizzling sausages while enjoying the evening sounds. Tomorrow we travel to the Namaqua National Park to camp along the sea and beaches. So come along and enjoy our journey with us. Remember to subscribe to our channel and click the like button, and then you will get notified of any new videos we're posting. So this comes to the end of our first part of the series. Thank you for watching.